ngabo phansi corruption phansi corruption phansi. I also want to say thank you very much for putting South Africa first. Thank you very much for coming. God bless you all.
The sole and main reason that he has handed over the sovereignty of our country to the Guptas. We have mandated him to lead through the elections. Now he has abdicated his responsibilities. Because of that, we can no longer have confidence in him on the basis of who takes decisions for the interest of our republic. Therefore, we feel he must step down. Secondly, there's been too much corruption in the state-owned enterprises, particularly led by companies aligned with the Guptas. We want to call for investigation, particularly in the deal of Eskom and Tegeta, wherein the Guptas were advanced hundreds of millions of rands to participate in business deals when they apparently did not qualify. We want that to be investigated and action to be taken. Again, we want an investigation on the sale of Dinel. They have established what we call Dinel Asia, wherein the Gupta friends and Gupta's children are participating in that deal. We cannot use state-owned enterprises for the interest of a family. State-owned enterprises are meant to radically transform our economy and improve the quality of lives of our people, not of individuals. Again, there's been huge corruption in the social security system. With regard to the CPS, we want that contract to be investigated. At the moment, majority of our people who live on social grants are in tenterhooks, whether or not to receive their grants because of corruption in that regard. We have also called for him to remove the relevant minister in that particular government. But overall, we say President Zuma must resign. Amandla! Forward to socialism and equality, forward! Thank you very much.
Corruption forward, South Africa, forward! No, we stand with you and we say, whether you are black, whether you are white, whether you are Indian, whether you are colored, South Africa belongs to all who live in it, and we are going forward, not backward. Amandla! And I am here to say, when we are here, this is beginning of a movement of many more to come until we can say the direction of South Africa will be one that we inherited in 1994 of a non-racial movement, of a constitutional democracy. That's what we are here to fight for. And ultimately, we are not a junk country, we have a junk president, and we will remove junk so South Africa can become prosperous. Amandla! It doesn't matter where you go. They tell me that the people of South Africa are diverse, they are beautiful, they are innovative, and all we are simply here to say is let's remove the junk president so that ultimately all of us can build a nation we can give to future generations, not of corruption, but of prosperity for every single one of us. Let us stand together united. Africa. We will live and strive for freedom in South Africa, our land. Amandla! Power to the South African people, power! Pansy Jacob Zuma, Pansy! Forward to freedom! Forward to equality! Comrades, thank you for fulfilling all of our dreams by coming out in numbers today and showing the people of South Africa stand united. Black and white, of all creeds, men and women, young people and old people, to demand that Jacob Zuma, the puppet of the Guptas, the puppet of the Russians,
The puppet of corrupt people must stand down. And when Jacob Zuma stands down, the people will stand up again. And we will take control back of our country, comrades. Let me say one thing. We've come here today. The police are saying maybe 30,000 people. Viva 30,000 people, viva. I just saw a message saying 50,000 people in Cape Town. I don't know if that's true. Viva Cape Town, viva. People are marching in Durban even though they're being intimidated by the ANC Youth League. Viva the good comrades of Durban, viva. But I want us to make one promise. We can't just come out on Friday the 7th of April. We have to make a promise to ourselves that we will continue to stand up for our rights and our comrades' rights until we have got justice in South Africa. And justice only starts when Jacob Zuma resigns. Justice only finishes when everybody has a good school, when everybody has a good clinic and a hospital, when there is clean water in all of our communities. Justice only finishes when we get rid of inequality in this country. We must say Phansi inequality, Phansi. And we must say to our political leaders here who have come here today, and to our business leaders who are now saying that they support this people's movement, that you have been part of the problem. And we need you now to help us fix this problem. Big business and capital, the big companies have been part of the problem. And they must share their wealth. And they must help us to make sure that every community is safe and clean and decent and has a good school and has a good hospital and that people have jobs. Because that is what we are fighting for, comrades. We're fighting against the person who stands between the people and equality. Thank you for coming here today. It makes me want to cry. I won't cry on this stage, but I will cry when I go home this evening. But let's stay mobilized, let's stay united, let's ignore the people who tell lies, and let's rebuild our country. Thank you, comrades.
Viva Makhelwane, viva! Viva Save South Africa, viva! Comrade, this is only...
Down with Zuma, down! The people united will never be defeated! The people united will never be defeated! The people united will never be defeated! Amandla! Amandla! Comrades and friends, thank you very much for our constitution, because today we are able to exercise our right to peaceful march, even though many were trying to stop us from doing it. And we are doing this march to say away with our rotten, corrupt and captured President Jacob Zuma.